Hello everyone, this is the first in a series of videos which we will be releasing as part of the work we're doing with the Morecambe Bay Respiratory Network. We have been developing a collection of standardised templates for use in EMIS, both for primary care and community teams. Of the many purposes of these templates, a key one is to improve the data we collect and then display on our respiratory dashboard. There will be separate videos on the templates and the use of the dashboard. Today I just wanted to do a quick demonstration of the importance of practices sharing data. The respiratory dashboard relies on GP practices agreeing to share data with the EMIS Community Data Warehouse, and I'm hoping I can convince you that the surgeries themselves, as well as the system, have many benefits to be gained from sharing data in this way. So, here is the dashboard when it's opened up. You'll see there are several tabs across the top which collate the data into pages relating to the MBRN service specification, and a few others for information. I'm not going to go into too much detail as I'll do that in a further video, but let's start with a great piece of news. If I go to the peer comparison tab here, I'm able to look at a range of metrics and how they compare across Morecambe Bay ICCs. And in here you'll find a remarkable piece of news. We have cured nearly all the patients in Barrow with COPD of their condition. You can see here that now we have no COPD in Barrow Town ICC, and Alfred Barrow has one of the lowest prevalences of COPD of the rest. I hope you can pick up my facetious tone. Of course, we're all aware of the high prevalence of this condition in Barrow. The issue here is that we don't have the data from the majority of practices in Barrow within the dashboard to know what the prevalence is. If I now go to the tab showing the participating practices, you can see that there are a significant number of practices in Morecambe Bay who, for whatever reason, have not signed up to the Community Data Warehouse sharing agreement. Inevitably, there are many reasons for this, often poor communication and engagement from the system, which means practices either don't know about this service or are sceptical of how the data is handled. The primary goal of this respiratory dashboard is to help support and inform the GPs and nurses with how they review, monitor and develop the service provided to their patients with respiratory disease. It will be backed up, of course, with resources and education from the MBRN. As a network, we can also use the dashboard to look at the whole of Morecambe Bay and see where there are examples of best practice which we can share, and also focus our support in areas which are facing challenges. All of this is only possible if the data is shared from all of the practices across Morecambe Bay in the first place. I'd be very grateful if, as a practice, you would consider agreeing to share data from the EMIS Data Warehouse, which we strongly believe will benefit the whole of Morecambe Bay, but more importantly the practices within it, and ultimately the patients. I would be very happy to answer any questions regarding the dashboard. You can contact me on this email address. Any questions regarding how the data is handled and signing your practice up to the sharing agreement should be directed to the IT team on this address. Many thanks.